What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzly homer, Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Well, the NBA made their decision on Dillon Brooks today. We're going to talk about it. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
Piano.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Demarest back and let's go.
Doesn't matter. I mean, Gary's out. Gary's out for the next, foreseeable future for weeks. That's the only thing that matters to us.
We obviously wish, Gary Payton, a speedy and healthy recovery. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. It's very unfortunate what happened there. But I also want to address, I know there's a narrative out there, that was said that between game 1 and game 2, we have to play more physical. Obviously, dirty's been thrown out there, but, I look at my locker room, I look at our culture and what we exude. We're the furthest thing from dirty. We're competitive, so I want that to be squashed pretty quick here. It's definitely unfortunate. I know words only going to mean so much right here. What we feel for what Payton's going through right now, and it's not going to change the course of action, but, our guys are going to rally. We're going to go out there and just focus on game 3 right now.
So the Grizzlies will be facing the Golden State Whining Warriors in game 3 of the 2022 playoffs, NBA playoffs, on Saturday in San Francisco without longtime starter Dillon Brooks, who was suspended for game 3 by the NBA today for his flagrant foul on Gary Payton II. Now, let's be clear. Like I said last pod or the last video, this foul by Dillon Brooks was reckless. But as a Grizzlies fan, I've seen fouls just like this several times this year where there wasn't even a review, let alone a flagrant foul, let alone a flagrant 2, let alone a suspension. So, no. I don't think the punishment fits the crime. I think the punishment is because of the Warriors whining and Gary Payton landing wrong. If Gary Payton gets up, like on 90% of the plays in the NBA, gets up, goes to the free throw line, hits the free throw, and never misses a minute of the action, I don't think people are even talking about a suspension. It's just a dumb foul. Heck, he might not even got a flagrant 2. But like I said, they're legislating the result, and I don't really have a problem with that. So be it, because the one thing I do know about NBA history and the players involved in this series is Draymond Green is going to do something stupid in this series the longer it lasts, and when he does, the NBA is going to have a decision to make. So we'll see exactly what happens the rest of the series, but the Grizzlies are going to miss Dillon Brooks, no doubt, for game 3. His defense on the perimeter has been good, even though his offense has been leaving something lacking for Grizzly fans. But Dillon is known to hit big shots when it matters, three-pointers, layups, gets to the hole, and I expect that's going to happen in game 4. All I can say is the Warriors better take advantage of his absence on Saturday in game 3. They have all the pressure ratcheted up on them to win game 3 with Dillon Brooks out. And the Grizzlies, heck, they've already played 2/3 of the season without Dillon Brooks anyway this season. And they know exactly what to do. So as most Grizzlies fans, we understand that we're going to miss Dillon in the game, but we also understand that we have some players to overcome that. And, so it is what it is. This is the NBA. This is the playoffs. It's amazing how I always listen to people on Twitter, whatever, message boards and everything, talk about, how much they missed the 90s and the rough NBA and all this. And as soon as something like this happened, all this comes out of them, just acting so soft. And I can understand people might get upset about my attitude because Gary Payton got injured, but the injury was a fluke. Normally players wouldn't get injured because he wouldn't land it, try to break his fall with his hand. But like I said, the first foul that they didn't call that was on Ja kind of threw Gary Payton off balance. And when he jumped, he was twisting already because he had gotten pulled by Ja. And that twisting twisted him into Dillon Brooks. His legs twisted into Dillon Brooks, and he lost flight. He wasn't able to get up like, they thought he was going to get up. And this is what caused the problem. It's a multitude of things. It wasn't just Dillon Brooks trying to make a dirty play. But like I said, it is what it is. The suspension is what it is. The cake's been baked, like we said in the last video. Now it's time to get on with the get on. So I expect that Zaire Williams is going to start the game. It's going to play big minutes as long as he can hold up. I expect DeAnthony Melton to play big minutes now. I expect Tyus Jones to get more minutes. And I expect our guy, Aquaman, to make his appearance again in this series, or his first appearance in this series. And I will be interested to see how it goes. Steven Adams was back in practice this week, so I assume he's out of health and safety protocols, and we will be seeing him in this game. I don't know, as a starter or off the bench or whatever they're going to do, but I expect that we will see him in the game. Taylor Jenkins at least has to probably try him out, with all the success the Grizzlies had this season. So we'll see. But like I said, the pressure's on the Warriors to win this game now. They can't have a Grizzly starter get suspended and then them lose at home. That would be catastrophic for them. So we'll see how the game goes. I still expect a close, hard-fought game, and I expect the Grizzlies to win. Like I said, it's the difference. It's no different than my feelings on the Wolves. I don't think the Wolves are as good a team as the Grizzlies, but their matchups with the Grizzlies made the series much closer, and I feel the same thing with the Grizzlies Warriors, except I think the Warriors are not as good a team as the Grizzlies, and that's been proven by the record this season and everything. So it is what it is. We got to get one of these games in San Francisco to get home court advantage back, and I expect the Grizzlies to do just that. So, like I said, I was going to get the 47-player big board up today, but, man, that video takes a long time to edit. So it's going to be either Friday. It's going to either drop Friday or Saturday before the game, and, we'll see what it is after that. But like I said, after this, tomorrow we'll do a full-on preview of the series in the next video, and we'll get that together. So remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications, and, F the Warriors.